Today we are going to talk about 10 of the most popular Stardew Valley mods that you can currently download from Nexus Mods. In my opinion, a lot of these mods have proved critical to Stardew Valley's survival. Let's take a look at the first mod of the video, the Stardew Valley Expanded mod with over 16 million downloads. This mod is an absolute whopper of a mod, and the download count proves just that. Stardew Valley Expanded, just like most of the other mods, are fan-made expansions for Concerned Ape Stardew Valley. Now this mod adds 28 new NPCs, a whopping 58 locations, 278 character events, it adds 43 additional fish, and it even re-images original areas, sprucing them up, making them more vibrant than ever. Now you might be worried that downloading this mod might ruin the Stardew Valley vibe or your own Stardew Valley experience. Worry not, because the developers of this mod paid very close attention to the aesthetic, to the coziness that Stardew Valley offers. So while this mod dramatically expands upon original Stardew Valley lore, it does an absolutely magnificent job at sticking to the good old Stardew Valley roots that we know and love. And this is just but one Stardew Valley expansion. If you go on to Nexus Mods, you can get huge amounts of Stardew Valley expansions, and the great thing about these is that a lot of developers that make huge expansion maps will collaborate together. This means if you want to play Stardew Valley with 5 or even 10 other expansion maps, you can do so without the game crashing. And that is the beauty of the Stardew Valley community. Everyone just wants to get along, everybody wants to make their mods work, and more importantly, they want their mods compatible with as many other mods as possible. If you're tired of playing the original Stardew Valley, you should absolutely give this mod a try. This mod is absolutely huge. As I said earlier, it has tons of events, tons of characters, tons of areas to explore. This mod has hundreds of hours packed right into it. And the best part is, this mod is absolutely free. That's right, you don't have to spend an absolute cent to enjoy the wonder, the whimsy, the absolute joy of this mod. Now all of these mods that I do mention will be incorporated into the description of the video, so if you are interested in downloading these mods, check that description link out. I also want to take this opportunity to give a huge shout out to all of the people that put their blood, sweat and tears into making these mods. So if you have a couple of cents lying around the place, consider donating to some of these developers, because it goes a long way and it does give them great motivation to expand upon their mods or even to start new mods. These people are talented, and talent should absolutely be rewarded. The next mod we are going to talk about is called the CJB Cheats Menu. Now this mod has over 8 million downloads, and if you're looking to play through Stardew Valley without the stress, without the grind, you just want to make the farm of your dreams, you want to experience the story without too much hassle, this mod has you covered. You can make yourself invincible, you can make sure that every single day is going to be a super lucky day, you can give yourselves things like one hit break, harvest with scythe, any sort of tool or weapon you wield, you can give it almost every enchant under the sun, you can give yourself infinite money. The list just goes on and on with the amount of features packed into this mod. What makes Stardew Valley such a great game is the freedom it gives you when you are playing. You can do anything you want in Stardew Valley. If you download mods, nothing is going to stop you from using those mods to your advantage. Let's take a look at the weapon enchants here. We can put every single enchant in the game on our weapon here, no problem, turning it into something that you would not be able to obtain through normal means. Just look at the amount of enchants on that. So if you're bored of Stardew Valley, or if you're just looking to experiment or even train yourself up in certain areas, this mod is a great help to do that. This mod will even give you all different kinds of currencies. It will give you casino coins, it will give you regular money, it will give you golden walnuts, it will give you key gems. The list just goes on. And this mod gets updated all of the time, so every time new Stardew Valley updates come in, or even if you were to download specific mods that added items unique to that mod, you'd be very surprised just how compatible this cheat menu is. And that's what I love about the Stardew Valley community, because if you had Stardew Valley Expanded, if you had other expansion mobs downloaded, this cheat menu would more than likely update with those maps, and it would allow you to warp to a lot more places than the originals. You can auto water crops, you can have durable fences, you can auto pet animals, you can have infinite hay. If you hate the fishing minigame, you can make it so that you'll pull up fish within seconds, you can get a perfect catch every single time. You can totally eliminate the cooldown timer on all of your artisan machines so that they will produce their desired goods instantly. Now, if I had to give anyone advice, I would highly recommend that you play through Stardew Valley normally, experience the game for what it is. It is a cozy game. It is an absolutely fantastic game that any gamer should immerse themselves in. Once you have obtained perfection, then I would look at using mods like this, just to add some flair to future playthroughs, or even to add some flair to your existing farm. And as you can see from all the tabs on the cheat menu, there is so much you can alter. You can give yourself all the combat skills if you want. You can modify the weather. You can max out everyone's relationships instantly. And the list just goes on and on. You can even go into the advanced section and you can complete quests instantly. If you want to play on the same day forever, you can absolutely do that. You can freeze time. You can reset time. You can basically do almost anything with this mod. It is that good. And that is why it has so many downloads, because it gives you the freedom to truly flesh out this game to 100%. If you're new to Stardew Valley, I highly recommend this mod. With over 7 million downloads, this mod is called Lookup Anything, and all you have to do is press F1 on your keyboard while your mouse is hovered over that desired item, and you will basically get huge amounts of information about that item that you just hovered over. You can even get some really good information about yourself as well, including your skills, what kind of luck you have for the day, the name of your farm. It's just the handiest mod ever. And this is just a tip of the iceberg. Stardew Valley may look like a nice cozy pixelated game at the front, but once you get into this game, once you start going for the likes of perfection, it really opens up. This game has depth. I have got thousands upon thousands of hours on this game and I still don't know everything. I still don't know all of the mechanics. There's so many hidden features in this game. There's so much information to take in. This mod, it just gives you a little bit of a break. It gives your brain a break. I just pressed F1 here in Sophia, and I mean, it told me everything about her loved gifts, her liked gifts, relationship statuses. I just found a sweet pea on the ground, pressed F1 on that, and it just breaks the whole thing down for me. It even tells me who loves sweet peas, who likes it, and it even gives you recipes you can use it for. The mod is just so handy in so many ways. So if you do find yourself struggling with perfection, if you find yourself on the wiki every couple of minutes checking stuff out, this mod is a game changer for you. With this mod, you're going to spend less time on the wiki and more time in the game. So when it comes to immersion, that's going to be greatly improved for you. Also, let me know in the comments what your favorite mods are. I would absolutely love to hear your opinions on the mods you use all the time to play Stardew Valley. The next mod is called the CJB Item Spawner. This has over 6 million downloads. Similar to the CJB Cheats Menu, this mod will basically make your playthrough incredibly easy. Now, if you are going for that ultimate farm, if you want to make getting perfection a lot easier or even 100%, this mod has you absolutely covered. This mod will give you access to basically every single item in the game and then some. The mod makes it real easy to select items you need. It's got lots of different categories here, from crafting to decorations to equipment. If you're not too sure on what category the item is in, you can simply ignore the category and you can type the name of the item into the search bar on the top right. I just got myself 999 book of stars, and this book will give every single one of your skills XP, so you could basically spam this book until you've maxed out all of your skills and maxed out all of your mastery levels. That's just one example of how overpowered the CJB Item Spawner is. If you're looking for that perfect gift to give to someone on their birthday, you can open up the item spawner on the top left hand side. You can even select the quality of the item you wish to download. Now, some items don't have iridium quality levels, but the items that do will pop up on the menu for you. And even if you played the game without these cheat menus, some of these items are actually impossible to get on iridium star level. So it just adds an extra fun factor to look at the price, to look at the stats of some of these items when they're top quality. Now, the CJB Item Spawner isn't just used to cheat, of course. Sometimes these mods are essential to use if you're using a lot of other mods and your game experience bugs. One example would be that you might have purchased the Magic Rock candy but you never got it. You can use the Item Spawner and just pop it into the inventory, so it would save you rebooting the game. If you're curious about all of the different types of trinkets you can get, let's take a look at the frog egg. You can basically spam that until you get your desired frog. because there's different types of frogs you can get. You can get red frogs, green frogs, prismatic frogs, void frogs. I just picked up a void frog there. So it's just, if you're looking for very specific things, the item spawner can save you a lot of time, especially when it comes to getting that perfect aesthetic on your farm. Let's just say your game bugged out, you never got the star drop that you should have gotten. You can just spawn a star drop in, have your character eat it, and away you go. So these mods sometimes are essential to use when you have tons of other mods operating in the background. Now, the developers in general do try their best to make sure all their mods are compatible, but sometimes bugs can happen, unexpected bugs, and that could destroy the game for you. Next up, let's talk about the Automate mod. This one has over 5 million downloads. This is a mod I've never actually used myself in any of my challenge videos, but I will be making a video very soon, and the Automate mod is going to be the star of the show. All you need to do is basically connect a chest to an artisan machine, and all other artisan machines then linked to that one will get the effects of the Automate mod. I just put a load of starfruit into that chest, and that chest automatically distributed all that starfruit back to the kegs. The great thing about this is that once the kegs are finished, and we'll use the cheat menu here to finish off the kegs straight away. Once the kegs are finished, the artisan good will go back into the chest and the cycle will repeat itself. So the Automate mod is just one of those mods where if you don't like filling up your artisan machines all the time, if you're just sick of it, if you have thousands upon thousands of kegs and you're spending half your days just running around the farm putting starfruit into them, trust me, I know what it feels like. This is the mod for you. Let's take a look at the crystallarium setup. I'm going to put a couple of jades now inside the chest, and what's going to happen here is that some of the crystallariums will activate because we didn't have enough jades for all of the crystallariums. But once those crystallariums are finished, they're going to put the jade back into the chest, and then the chest will distribute those jades out to the rest of the crystallariums. So the chest basically acts as a conveyor belt, you know? It will take the item, distribute the item, take the item, and distribute the item over and over again. And this is just using the Automate mod in a basic way. You can get very creative with this mod, and you can make huge sprawling farms of automation. There's a lot you can do with this mod. It's a lot of fun, so it's something you should absolutely try if you don't like filling up artisan machines. Next up, let's talk about the tractor mod. It's got over 5 million downloads. This mod is absolutely insane. I'm going to show you the power of the tractor in this video. Now, it does cost 150,000 gold, iron bars, iridium bars, and battery packs. You can, however, change the price of getting Robin to install this tractor if you have the generic config menu. So the tractor will take on the properties of whatever tool you have equipped. We have the axe equipped at the moment, so if anything that can be brought down with a regular axe enters the range of this tractor, it will be brought down immediately. Now, of course, if we upgraded our axe, it would take the tree stumps as well, but because we're just using a regular axe, it's just taking regular trees. I just activated the pickaxe there, and as we can see, it was like a bomb going off. We got an owl statue, which I thought was hilarious. If we can activate the hoe, it'll hoe up huge amounts of ground. If we activate the watering can, it will water huge amounts of ground. If we activate the scythe, it'll scythe huge amounts of ground. If we activate a weapon, any enemy within range of this tractor will be disintegrated. So the tractor is just one of those things where if you're looking to make a farm from scratch, if you want to start over, or if you just hate getting rid of all the debris on your farm with a passion, this is the mod that you need. It will literally take you no more than a minute to get rid of every single debris on your farm if you're looking to turn it into the farm of your dreams. You can even clay farm with the tractor by switching from the pickaxe back to the hoe over and over again. Who needs the legacy clay farming when you have the tractor mod? The tractor isn't just confined to the farm. Oh no, you can bring this tractor anywhere, and I mean anywhere. All you have to do is press backspace and the tractor will spawn right beside you. You can bring this thing into the mines and it makes the mines so much fun. Now, we're just using a regular pickaxe at the moment, so it does take a few swings to break open the giant rock nodes. They give you 10 pieces of stone every time you break them open. But I mean, once you upgrade the tools, you'll see just how powerful this thing is. You can even plant seeds with this, and it plants seeds at an astronomical rate, the same rate as it does everything else. You can water up the farm within seconds using the tractor. I mean, it just takes the entire challenge out of the game. I just planted thousands upon thousands of rhubarb. We're now going to use an iridium scythe and collect all the rhubarb. Now, my game can't really take the amount of processing that's going on at the moment, so it does freeze occasionally. But this is just the power of the tractor mod. Now, the next mod we're going to talk about, it's called the NPC Map Locations. This has over 10 million downloads. Now, this mod is absolutely amazing and it's simple. All you have to do is press M, that brings up the map, and it basically shows you where all of the Stardew Valley NPCs are. The mod is also compatible with a lot of the expansion mods as well, so Stardew Valley Expanded, Ridgeside Village, and so on and so forth. It doesn't matter if you're a brand new player or a seasoned veteran. A whole lot of people don't know the schedule of each and every single NPC, so the mod really shines when you need to hand in a quest to an NPC or if you need to give someone a gift, especially if it's someone's birthday and you want to make the most of that day. It even opens up all of the other Stardew Valley expansions that I have installed. I've got Ridgeside Village installed here at the moment, and it shows me where all of the NPCs are inside Ridgeside Village. It's just a handy mod through and through. If you're trying to get perfection and max out relationships, this mod is a godsend. Let's talk about the Stardew Valley Enemy mod. It has over 5.8 million downloads, and it is one of the most, if not the most popular, portrait mod you can get on Nexus Mods. Now there's tons of different portrait mods you can access using Nexus mods, but this one has a really cool, unique flair to it. It basically turns all of the Stardew Valley portraits into anime-like portraits. If you're a fan of anime, you will truly appreciate this mod. If you're not a fan, sometimes a fresh coat of paint is good, especially if you're sick of looking at the old portrait mods all the time. Let's talk about the Ridgeside Village mod with 3.2 million downloads, and that number goes up every single day because this mod is becoming more and more popular all the time, and more people are talking about it. Now this mod, Ridgeside Village, adds over 50 new NPCs. It's got tons of new locations, new items, new shops, new festivals. It's even got custom music, it's got new quests, and it's got a lot more stuff than that as well. It even got this really cool gondola that you have to take up to Ridgeside Village if you want to get up here, and it's got this lovely cutscene as well. I mean, the mod is just absolutely amazing. Now, I haven't played a huge amount of Ridgeside Village yet, but this is a mod I am going to be delving into very soon, and we are going to be experiencing everything this mod has to offer. I cannot wait to sink my teeth into this juicy Stardew Valley expansion. A lot of Stardew Valley content creators have already created content using Ridgeside Village. I'll be putting my own spin on it very soon, just you wait. It's mods like this that keep me coming back to Stardew Valley over and over again, because just when that time comes and you tell yourself, oh, I'm sick of playing the game, a whole new map comes out, a whole new experience. It's like playing a Dark Souls game for the first time or an Elden Ring game for the first time. It's entering into that atmosphere, entering into the unknown, what surprises await you. That's the best things about experiencing these mods. And Ridgeside Village, just like the original Stardew Valley, has its fair share of secrets. It's also got a lot of comedy text too, like, you want to hug this tree but you're afraid people might judge you, you know. I mean, if I could, I would absolutely rock the apples off that tree. Ridgeside Village is a beautiful mod. If you haven't experimented with mods that much, if you haven't played any of the expensive mods, trust me, give them a whirl. Last but certainly not least, the Skull Cavern elevator with 4.3 million downloads and growing. Now this elevator works the exact same way as the elevator in the regular mines. Every time you get down 5 levels, it will save your progress, you get a checkpoint. But here is the greatness of this mod. The elevator will not reset. If you leave Skull Caverns and go back in, it won't reset. If you sleep and you come back in a few days later, your progress will not reset. You can get down thousands upon thousands of floors with this and reap the rewards. Now, it does make the Skull Caverns much more accessible, but it does kind of ruin the game from a money perspective, because eventually you're going to get down so deep that all you're going to see are iridium veins, and you're going to get sick of looking at iridium. Because when you get down, especially into the floor 1000s, there is literally iridium everywhere, because it increases the further you get down, and those percentages just keep going up and up and up. So if you are kind of bored of doing the regular Skull Caverns, if you're not very confident at Skull Caverns, this mod is a great training wheels mod to get you comfortable. It's also a great mod to kind of get you used to farming hundreds upon thousands of iridium ores. Of course, you come in here with the tractor, and that is the beauty of Stardew Valley. The modding community are just amazing people. The fact that you can combine so many mods together and still run the game normally just goes to show how accessible Stardew Valley is. It just goes to show how much passion the creator Eric Barone has for this game. Thanks so much everyone for watching my new Stardew Valley video about mods. Let me know what your favourite mods are. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And thanks again to all my channel members and everyone who watches my videos. I'll see you very soon in the next challenge.